Lighting Vision. Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming to our concert Bandcamp performance. This is obviously a pretty informal performance, but it's really a very special one. So over the last couple of days, your kids and I have been able to work together for about a total of about 4.5 hours or so. So everything that you're going to hear today was put together quite quickly. They've done a really great job. They've been super focused the entire time, and I think they've had a really good time. They're just really, really exceptional kids. So my name is Mike Schofield. I'm the band director here at Kingsburg High School, and it's just been an honor and a privilege to work with the kids the last couple of days. We have 4 pieces that we're going to perform for you. They'll probably last about, in total, about 15 minutes or so. And feel free to walk around the room. This is a very unique performance setting, so if you have a child who's a percussionist, you always have to see them in the back row of the band. Today is your turn to go to the back row and completely freak them out if you want, and record them and whatever. So feel free to kind of go to where your kids are performing. You don't normally get a chance to do that at a band concert, so feel free to do that. We're going to begin with a piece of music by Robert W. Smith called The Tempest. While the percussionists getting changed their equipment, we've got our next piece is called Colliding Visions by Brian Balmages. It's a great piece. It was originally a commission for a school with a band program, and then in the middle of the commission process, the school district made the decision to cut the band program. So that piece of music kind of comes to an abrupt end to sort of symbolize that band is being snuffed out. So, we're very fortunate here in Kingsburg to have administrators who understand the value of music and how to support that. But unfortunately, it isn't like that everywhere. And so this piece of music was written for that band and reflects that. It's still a great piece of music with a really unique ending, obviously. So this is Colliding Visions by Brian Don. Our next piece is called Anasazi, and it's named after a tribe of Native Americans that shared the corners of Colorado, New Mexico. I want to get this wrong. Hang on a second. Yeah. New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, and Colorado. Okay, so it's a really cool piece of music. It's got some neat harmonies, some neat percussion effects, and this is Anasazi by John Edmonds. our next and last piece, I just want to thank you for coming, and I encourage all the kids to sign up for band when they get to high school. I myself currently have a daughter who's in high school, and she's in the band, and it's been such a wonderful thing for her. I know I'm the band director, but I can't imagine her high school experience without being in the band. It's just been so great for her. You know, going into high school can be a little bit daunting, a little scary there at first, but if they're in the band, they get to meet about 10% of the school before school starts, and they get to have seniors that know who they are, know their names, they can tell if they're lost, can't find their classes, and they get to help them out. It's a really, really great group of kids. This is our wind ensemble, most of our wind ensemble combined with the Rayford Johnson Band. We have a whole other band here at the high school called Symphonic Band, and then everybody combines to form the marching band, which is a great ensemble also. So we have just a great culture here with the band program. Our average GPA in the band is about a 3.7. The kids are just really good students. They care about one another, and trust me, when your kids get to high school, these are the kids that you want your kids hanging out with. There's lots of kids you don't want your kids hanging out with. These are the kids you want your kids hanging out with. They're just a really, really great group of students, and they've just been so great the last couple of days. A couple of things about the band program at Kingsburg High. Every single one of our classes, percussion, symphonic band, wind ensemble, and jazz band, they all get what's called A through G credit, which is counts towards applying for any four-year university. All of our band classes receive fine arts credit, and then all of our band classes also receive PE credit. So if you're in the band for 4 years, that will count as your PE class, which frees up other electives and everything like that. We have students that take lots of AP classes and do all of those things too, and they always save room for band. It's very athletic friendly. We have athletes in the band. I've had varsity football players in the band, water polo players, tennis players, baseball players, basketball players, cheerleaders, FFA members, you name it, everything. So all of that is possible and still being in the band. It also looks great on college resumes. When you go to apply for colleges, I've had students from this band go on to go to Princeton. I've had students that went to Harvard, to Cornell, to Tulane, to USC, to UCLA, to UC Berkeley, all over the place. And just, you know, being in band was an integral part of that, I think. I mean, they were brilliant kids that went on to those schools. But they make the band better by being in it, and they learn a lot of skills that help them really focus and work hard, and they're surrounded by like-minded kids who have the same type of goals, which is so important when you're 14 through 17 years old. So when you sign up for classes, which is going to be pretty soon, 8th graders, if you don't know what class to take, I already told you. If you're a brass or a woodwind, if you blow into your instrument, just put band, and then we will take care of the rest. If you bang on something, sign up for percussion. And it's as simple as that, so all you have to do. And then we will meet up. We have a freshman orientation night that is coming up. Make sure I have this date. The freshman orientation night is a really great night to meet all of the high school teachers, and it's also a great way to connect with me about upcoming events. We'll sign you up for this thing called the Band app, which is like our own little social media thing that happens just within our band. Our freshman orientation night is going to be Monday, March 23rd. So if you are able to come to that, that is a really, really great night. It's at 5:30, and it's usually either out here on the lawn or it's in the gym. And that's just a great night. So Monday, March 23rd, keep that date available. And I want to say thank you to my high school students. If you guys could stand up real quick. They've been running sectionals and doing all kinds of stuff. Thank you guys for giving up your Saturdays. I know those are precious, and you love sleeping in, some of you, but I know that you also love being in band and helping out other people. So thank you so much. They've been running sectionals and just helping out with a ton of stuff. So thank you guys once again. And then I want to thank Mrs. Sigel. You know, we have a great collaborative relationship, she and I, and you know, have two separate school districts, which is, there's a lot of places that don't have what we have, that have two separate school districts. But I'm super thankful for Mrs. Sigel. She does such a great job. It's very rare to have one person do all of the instrumental music between 5th and 8th grade. If you go to Clovis, there's probably going to be 4 or 5 people that do that much work. So she does it all by herself. So she does an awesome job. So let's thank Mrs. And then I want the students to say thank you to their parents because they bring you to practice and pick you up and take you to school and buy you reeds and all that kind of stuff. And when you were in 5th grade, might not have sounded super great, right? And they have to listen to that too. So let's say thank you to the parents.
And a quick thank you, obviously, to Mr. Schofield for allowing us to do this and bring our kids to this great program and have them be a high school band student for a couple days and realize they can do this. So thank you very much.
And Rafer Johnson commissioned a piece this year called Central Swagger, and it's a great piece of music by Daryl Johnson II. It's kind of a piratey sort of song that sounds like at times. It's really fun, and we've had a good time with it. So we're going to close our concert with that, and feel free to take all the video that you want and take pictures at the end with your section leaders, and then high school students, when we're all finished, we'll stack and rack everything and bring everything back in and make it look like how it really show that to you. So, all right. Thank you once again for being here. This is Central Swagger. Here we go. All right, thank you once again. Good job, everybody. You guys have a good time? Yeah? That's fun? All right.